What's going on, guys? So I've made this video like 3 times now, and I'm going to control myself this time, and I'm not going to get mad. But this video is for the haters, which you guys probably already saw the title. So I want to ask you guys a question. You see somebody's results, somebody you look up to. Why are you always trying to tear them down and say that what they're doing is wrong? Trying to make excuses about why you're not there. Because I'm going to give you the honest truth. You're not them. So just because something worked for them doesn't mean it's going to work for you. If you try something that somebody says, it's very possible, it's probably that it worked for that person. Like, I'll give you an example. I've been benching every single day, and I've gotten really good results. I got a 300-pound bench press last night. Now, yes, it was a cheater rep, whatever. But my strength has gone up. I did 225 for 10 reps. It's a 4-rep PR from a couple weeks ago. So, yes, that works for me. But if you go in the gym and you start benching every day and your shoulders hurt and your bench press sucks, don't take what I'm saying as this magical way to increase your bench press. Figure out what works for you. All I'm doing is telling you guys what works for me. And I'm going to compare it to some other people too. Let's go with Jeff's side. He's had tons of controversy, like, oh yeah, your training style sucks, like your meal prep sucks, all this stuff. Well, guess what? It worked pretty good for him. He's the youngest IFBB pro ever, and he has an incredible physique, an incredible following, an incredible business, and he's extremely successful. He's doing what most of you guys want to do, including myself. I look up to him. But why try to tear the guy down? So why not instead try to figure out what works for you? Take the knowledge that he's telling you worked for him and manipulate it so that it works for you too. I'm not telling you to go and do everything he does, because honestly, his training style for most people won't work because you're not him. He has insane genetics, and he got really good results training the way that he trains. So, but what can you take from that? Maybe that textbook things aren't the answer for everybody. Maybe that people that are successful have tried 1,000 different things and figured out what works for them, and they're not lazy in reading things off the internet and trying it and then hating on it because it didn't work. They're the person out there figuring stuff out, trying things that people are like, that's never going to work, and making it work for them. Because at the end of the day, successful people have always been told that you'll never do it. That's the reality of the situation. Anybody that has anything, I guarantee that there was people on with that said, that's the most insane thing I ever heard. Why would you be doing that? It's not going to be successful. The successful person doesn't listen to that, and they say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to try it anyway. And they're happy, and it's motivating, and that's the way you have to look at things. When somebody tells you you can't do something, that should be motivation to go do it. It shouldn't tear you down and be like, oh, I'm a terrible person. No, go prove them wrong. So also, people hating on me lately for oh man, your training style is terrible, your diet is absolutely disgusting, all this stuff, you're holding tons of water. You know what? Don't do it then. Don't follow what I'm saying. I don't care. I'm giving the information about how I'm getting results. And that's it. I'm showing you guys what I'm doing because people ask. And that's it. If you don't like it, maybe try something different. And this is what I've been preaching all along. Figure out what works for you. Now, yeah, maybe try what I do, but adjust it. So, for instance, my eating 10 to 12 times a day. I personally think that works awesome for me. But maybe it doesn't work for you. Maybe you have a really slow metabolism. So maybe you have to eat 6 times a day. I don't know. We're different people. And that's the reality of the situation. Everyone's different. Everyone's going to get different results from different things. Also, addressing this whole holding water thing. Everyone's like, man, you gained 30 pounds really quick. You're holding a lot of water. Yeah, I'm holding a lot of water. Or I was. I went up to 204 because my body, after I got off stage, was didn't give anything up for 3 days. Now I'm back down to 191. I feel pretty good. And I'm going to keep bulking because I want to go up to 200 pounds. And I want to get strong. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to give you guys a physique update because everyone's hating. Here, 1 second. No, I'm not the leanest I've ever been. Not even close. But I don't care. So, why does it matter what I'm doing? If I went up to 250 pounds of fat, yeah, you may not follow along because you may not be interested, but just go do your own thing. You don't have to follow what I'm doing. I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing and what's working for me and what's not working for me so that you guys may not make the same mistakes. That's it. So anyway, what I want to come down to is when you look at something on the internet and you're reading about it, guess what? Most of the time that person, if it's Bradley Martin, I love Bradley Martin, I really like his stuff. Do I agree with all of his stuff? No. But you have to give the guy credit. Obviously it worked for him. He gained an enormous following. He has millions of subscribers and followers, and he has successful businesses. So people out there saying Bradley Martin's a terrible person and like he doesn't know anything, like, or anybody that has a big following and has made it, you're trying to do what they're doing. So why not learn from them? Why not, instead of tearing them down and hating on them? That's all I'm saying. So anyway, that's it. I controlled myself in this video. I made like 3 other videos where I just went absolutely insane because like some of you guys have really been pissing me off. Actually, not on YouTube, which is kind of the problem because I won't reach the people that are actually bothering me. It's more on Instagram and Snapchat. But and you know what else bothers me? Here, is that when people message me, like, because you don't comment it, and this is what bothers me, is that it's one thing if somebody comments on a photo and or a video and says like this is a bad idea. Like I'll give you an example. Somebody the other day commented on a video that I did, and they're like, "Man, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen." I was like, "Okay, why?" And their response was, "What's the point, bro?" What? And so I responded, well, the point was, and I think it was something to do with legs. I was like, the point was is that I wanted to try something different. I got a crazy pump, and my legs have been growing. That's the point. And it's more fun than doing regular squats. And he blocked me. This was a DM, and he blocked me. And I was like, seriously? Like, I don't understand. Like, why hate, guys? Like, because if somebody's doing something and they're posting it, they're doing it for a reason. And anybody that you're following, believe me, they're not just out doing stupid shit for no reason. Even if the reason is to get engagement on Instagram. Because sometimes, let's be honest, we do stupid stuff. Like, for instance, no-handed squats or like single-handed deadlifts. Do they have any actual benefit? No. But you know what? My goal is to grow my social media following, so that's why I'm doing it. Everything I do is for a reason. And yes, there's things that are stupid in your guys' mind, but believe me, like, anyone you're following, there's a reason that we're doing stuff. So anyway, that's it. Hope you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys can be positive and like just try to learn from each other and not take everything off the internet as fact. Figure stuff out for yourself. Don't be lazy. That's it. Thanks, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the support. Because honestly, on YouTube, the engagement lately, like, all the comments have been super positive, and I really appreciate it. So, thank you, and I will talk to you guys soon.